We're talking about the bench press. Now, we can really put people in a good position if we make sure that we have all the points of contact in place. So the first thing we're going to start off with is foot position. Now, a lot of times you see people get heavy with the bench and they lift the feet up off the floor. That's really the last thing that people should do because they're going to lose all of their leg drive. Leg drive is an integral part of an effective bench press, all right? So we want to make sure that feet are planted and essentially the knee is lower than my hip. That ensures I'm using the legs to drive, my hamstrings are turned on, and at no point are my feet going to leave the floor. Second thing is we're going to unrack the bar and think about externally rotating, essentially bending the bar. And I'm sure you've probably heard that phrase before by powerlifters that talk about bending the bar. What this does is it brings the triceps group in closer relationship to the latissimus, which allows us really to have a stable pressing position, but it also allows us to keep the triceps group as the primary mover. When we do that, we take all of that stress off the anterior deltoid. A lot of times you'll see people internally rotate, and what they do is they make really the shoulder the primary mover. It shouldn't be. It should be the other way around where we're using the triceps and keeping everything in tight position and locked in place. All right, so that's the second thing. Third thing is we're going to press in a straight line. That's going to be essentially to my sternum. All right, so again, pressing in a straight line. I've heard a lot of people say not pressing in a straight line. They're wrong. You want to press in a straight line. It's the shortest distance between 2 points. All right, so again, if we factor all of these things into place, foot drive, externally rotating the bar, lowering the weight to the sternum, pressing in a straight line, we should have people in position to execute the bench press effectively. Now, a lot of times people don't have the musculature built yet, especially in group programming, and they're more comfortable internally rotating and relying on their deltoids. We don't want that to happen. So have people take a step back and learn the correct technique and then progressively add weight, okay? So again, this is what it should look like.